Heaven High, and welcome to the Passionate Plants channel. I just wanted to take a minute to introduce myself and this channel, give a little bit of explanation on what everything is and why I'm doing it. But if you are anything like me, then you might want to just go ahead and skip on to the video that applies that you may want to get some information from. I know when I'm looking at these YouTube channels, I generally am going for a quick, how to. I don't really want to hear the whole background explanation. I don't want the jokes and all that. I just want to know what I want to know. So if that is you, please go ahead and end this particular video. This is really just an introduction. All the other videos are a lot more straight to the point. So thank you for, checking this out, I guess, and enjoy and have a good day. All right, for everybody else who actually maybe wants to learn a little bit about me, about this channel, what's going on, why I'm even doing this, this is for you. My name is Elijah Hood. I'm not really used to the whole video thing, so this is something I'm kind of stepping out of my comfort zone a little with. You're probably not going to see too many videos with my actual face on there just because this, again, was not the intention. But I do believe in being, this is a personal thing. We're people, not, some robots. So here I am. I'm a person, and I just wanted to introduce myself. As far as like who I am, obviously that's a tricky question, I would say, for anybody to answer. I can be a little long-winded sometimes. I have so much to say, so much I want to share that it sometimes can roll over and I can get off topic. So, for the purpose of the videos and you all, and of course the conservation of time, I'm gonna try to stick to the big five, right? Who, what, where, when, why. So, who I am a person. Obviously, I am a male gender. Um, I am a I am a being, an existence. I'm nobody special. I'm not a doctor. I don't have no certifications or whatever backgrounds some of you guys may be looking for just to be able to accept knowledge or information. Um, I am truly just a person. I have gone through many phases of life. I have dabbled in many things, worked many different jobs, have children, soon to have grandchildren, and all I'm trying to do is to share with others things that I would like to have shared with me if, things were available for me at the times. Um, so when it comes to the real question of who I am, I kind of feel weird about that one because I just am. I can explain myself, my background, my history, all of the different, ups and downs in my life, but everybody has their story in that sense. Doesn't mean I'm less of a person or more of a person. I guess not, right? Or maybe. But with that said, to some people who even view my videos, my style, the way it's done, you may oppose. You may not like it. You may say I'm, full of crap or whatever you may come to. And that's on you. Just like there may be people out there that will understand where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to express, and maybe they feel similar or they just can understand, period. Um, so that's really where it's like, what's good? What's bad? I could say I'm good and other people will say I'm bad. I could say I'm bad and other people may say I'm good. So it's like, in a sense, I'm both. Life is a contradiction. That is what I have found throughout my years, which, again, I'm sure somebody could tell me something different, but there's the contradiction in itself, right? So, with that, I know that anything that anybody can tell you or say or any information that's really out there, technically it seems like there's opposite information that is just as true. It all depends on how you look at it. So, with all that said, I am a father, I'm a child, I'm a brother, I'm an uncle, I'm a grower, I'm a gardener, I'm a laborer, I'm a mechanic, I'm a whatever I need to be, I guess. Whatever label needs to be put, I guess that's what I can say I am at some point in my life. Does that mean that is who I am wholly and truly and fully? No. But can we all say that we've never had points where we've been any one of these ways? So, what defines who I am? Who I am right now, right here, is I am just a person trying to express myself to others. There you go. Now, as far as the what is this about? What are we doing? What is Passionate Plants, you may say? This is all just about sharing. It's about living. It's about growing. That is what this is about. From my different transitions and inspirations and epiphanies and awakenings and revelations, I have found that those are the three real things that kind of count here. It's all about living, obviously, right? If you're not alive, then I don't know what you are, right? Dead? It's about sharing, because sharing with others is what this really is about. No man or woman is an island. We gotta share. We're in this together. We were not put on this earth, created on this earth by ourselves. And that's gotta be for a reason. What that reason is, I couldn't tell you. So I do firmly believe in unity. And unity comes with communication, sharing, and expression. So that is what we're about. We're about sharing. And through this process of sharing and living, just living and sharing, is what brings about growth. And that's what we all must do. We all must grow. Even if we don't want to change, we have to grow. Growth is inevitable. Growth is a sign of life. And that's one of the things that drew me even to plants. And these are the lessons that I have actually learned from plants. I cannot take claim to this knowledge and say I am some super smart philosopher guy. No, no, no. I truly do not know these things. I have just turned to a higher source. I have resorted myself to my creator, my father, my what I would call God in that sense, the one true source of this all. And I just asked for this guidance in this way. And through the plants and through understanding, I seen something and realized that we have to grow. We can't stay where we are. It's like you gotta move forward, you gotta grow. And to want anything but that is to want to die. So that's kind of where I'll end my philosophy on life. So, yes, living obviously is great. We all want to live. Sharing is so much importance to that. And that was one of the main inspiration for this channel, is so that information, knowledge, experience can be shared without being charged. So you're not going to see on any of my videos or hear me asking you to subscribe to anything or like anything. It's like, this really isn't what this is about. I don't need the props. I don't need any kudos, or I don't even really want the feedback as far as telling me where I went wrong. Not to sound like a way, is that we are all our own worst critics. I review my videos and I look at what's happening and I see that there are things I may want to do different or I didn't like. So I'll make my adjustments if I so feel fit. But I've also seen how the stuff can go when you open up the doors for feedback and criticism. People seem to go in a different direction. So in the hopes of just keeping everything on topic and to just, again, this isn't about money. This isn't about me trying to get up some kind of brand name or none of that nonsense. This is all about just straight up sharing, giving back, because it bothers me that people charge you for knowledge. It's like, come on, guys. I get it. Certain things you got to work your way up to know, because there are dangerous knowledges out there. But as far as this idea of the person with the most money is the person that gets it all, it's like I ain't with that. So I'm here to break that cycle. And I know there's tons of you guys out there doing this already, so that's why I'm just kind of, I ain't taking no credit on like, oh, look at me, I'm doing a new revolution. It's like, no, 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 I'm joining the revolution. You know, it's like I'm here to join the fray and join this group of sharing and unity. All right. So with that, going into the next category here, where am I? I'm in Virginia, Central Virginia currently. This is where weather can get kind of weird. It's for the most part warm and humid. The winters can get a little bit cold, but they don't really last that long. They tend to be drawn into the spring a little far. Like this year, we just cleared our frost, and it's the beginning of May. So you never know up here. It is kind of always a hit or miss. I don't have a greenhouse, but this is kind of one of the good places to have one for that type of scenario. So mainly all of my growing happens within my sunroom during the winters and the garage. And then I move into my yard during the spring, summer, and into late fall. Um, so that's pretty much my geography of where I am, where these videos are coming from, and plants are being grown and whatnot. Again, the purpose of this, if you haven't figured this out, is about plant information. This isn't, well, I'm not here to make jokes about this and that. This isn't a mechanic channel. This is obviously about growing plants, tips, tricks, basics, things to know when you're working with these plants if you have that goal or intention in mind. And trust me, these days you're going to want it. But moving on. Now, the when. The when is basically the idea of my timing on these videos. I have considered different concepts or strategies with doing this. Again, this is new to me, so bear with me. But if you are wondering, with the timing of this, I was considering to do videos during the time of like say planting or doing certain jobs, and then basically coming back afterwards and adding on the second part that shows like the results, so that you can within one video you pretty much have the full spread. But I am not going that direction solely because one of the things I do want to kind of make clear is the reality. It's like things do take time, but more importantly is I want you to see the failures as well. This is not I'm some expert professional and I do everything right all the time. Most of the videos you see, obviously, you're going to see the good ones. You're going to see the things that people want you to see. So I can put some, say, I can go plant my ginger or transplant my ginger out there, but in 6 months or whenever, I haven't really done too much research on ginger, but when it's time to harvest, say, if I end up pulling up a bunch of rotten, bulbs, I'm going to be very tempted or likely not to even post this video at all. Like, well, I'm going to show people how I messed this up. I'm supposed to be a good grower and all this. Bump that noise, all right? We're going to go with the reality. Reality is things happen. We are human. We make mistakes. This is how we learn. So you will know that, or notice maybe if you're on board with the full ride, I guess. On the videos, like I said, I'm not going to be asking for suggestions, or I'm not going to be necessarily asking for subscriptions or likes or whatever these people are doing. I am going to be closing off or trying to make sure that people cannot just start commenting randomness either. And I don't have time to moderate comments, so that's just kind of where it's at. But for certain things that I do have questions on, or that I'm uncertain on, or I'm still like, hey, like this ginger thing, for example, is you'll see on the video line, is I will open that up. I do want some suggestions. This is my first go around dealing with this, so yeah, I'm open to some good words of suggestions versus here's what you did wrong and blah blah blah. So beyond that, when we go to the when, that is rolling into the also idea of why. Like I said, why am I doing this is because I want you to see that this is real. I'm a real person. This isn't some, I'm going to show you after I pulled some tricks behind the scenes and make it look like I did something overnight. It's like, no. My yard, my establishment, all of the stuff I'm doing is this is all new. This is just the beginning. The growing process is underway. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When you see some of my stuff, my videos and my setups, this isn't no professional setup. I'm not gonna make, this isn't impressive like I've seen some videos because that bothers me. When I look at videos, as much as I love the information and I love the help, I feel a certain way deep down inside when I see these beautiful gardens and these beautiful setups and raised beds and greenhouses and aquaponics and hydroponic setups that are just like on these massive scales. I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, how am I gonna get there? It's like these guys must have had a lot of money, or all these weird things can float into your head of why you can't get to that point because it just seems so far away. So the why is to help show that we are there. We're all there, because even those people, I have to remind myself, even though I don't see those videos, because most of the time we start the videos once we've gotten it all established, once we feel like we're these experts and professionals that can teach all these masses of people. That's when we'll do the videos. So I get it. It's like their video streams generally will start from when they feel comfortable enough, like, yes, I've done it, now I'll show. I'm doing an opposite approach, guys. So this is also why I ain't opening it up for no criticisms, because that's the last thing I need right now. I need motivation. You know what I mean? It's like, I know there's a lot of things I'm not doing right. I know a lot of things that I need to tweak and get better with. I'm learning with this. So this is what it is. And I want people to see this so that when you watch these videos, maybe it'll help you when you see maybe even your setup looks better than mine. And then it'll be that boost of confidence of like, yeah, man, hey, if this guy's out there doing it, man, my stuff looks better than that. I could do it. So that's what this is about. That's what's up. And again, it's about sharing knowledge. That's really ultimately what this is really focused on, is about sharing knowledge, being real, and most importantly, which I don't know who's going to take this whatever way, is this is about me following my call. That's the best way that I can put it. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the explanations. I'm not an expert. I wouldn't pretend like I'm some guru, plant doctor, or whatever. But I have learned a lot, and my approach is a holistic one. I look at these plants as beings, just like me, just like you, just like a dog or a cat or any other creature or thing in this world that breathes and lives or has an existence. We all are energy, and this energy interchange jizz, whether we know it or not. Um, the more conscious we are with these changes and these interchanges, then the more affection we can actually have, which most people, which I don't know, maybe it's just me, but affection, that's a wonderful word that I would definitely tell everybody to look up the definition of, the actual definition of affection. Because when I did that, I realized it wasn't what I thought it was. It actually has a different meaning than I thought. So I'll leave this again, that little tip, that's up to you guys, a whole nother segment of a whole nother type of thing. But this is what it's about. It's just about being real, following my call, and doing what I, in my heart, truly feel calling to do at this point in my life. Whether or not this is going to help anybody is beyond me. So I'm not taking any claims to this stuff. I am not going to, you know, look to make a name for myself out of this. That's the best I can say. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Like I said, there will be some that will be open for some suggestions or whatnot. I'm always looking for some kind of feedback, but I'm just not quite sure on how I want to accept it. So, I mean, subscribe if that makes, I don't know, whatever that does. But at least a way to, man, check back. You never know what you may learn. Peace and love. Stay passionate about your plants.